Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Joe Stizzy here with the Booba game, Stellar Blade, Booba and Hips game. So, you may have heard of this game. There's been a lot of talk around it for past few months. It was first introduced or revealed, I want to say, during the 2019. There was a PlayStation showcase, I want to say in 2019. As Project Eve, and later on it got renamed to Stellar Blade. But the last several months, the better part of a year of the last year, there's been a lot of controversy, a lot of talk surrounding this game because of the look and design of the main character. If you have not seen her, which you will here shortly when I start the game up, Eve is very attractive and she's curvaceous and she's got a pretty face and she's very nice to look at, and she reminds me of designs like 2B and Bayonetta, and a lot of female protagonist designs you see from mostly Asian based developers, Japan, Korea, what have you. Which as a fan of Japanese games, I'm a big fan of that. I like attractive women, and heck, I don't mind attractive dudes in my game. I think everybody deserves to have something nice to look at when they're playing. Not saying every single character in every single game needs to be 10 out of 10s, but when one comes along, I don't think it should be a big deal. But unfortunately, this one has been, and it is skyrocketed attention for this game so high, much higher than I think it would necessarily have been if most people had just treated this, had brought so much attention to it, and if people are just kind of like, oh yeah, Solar Blades comes out, it looks nice, it looks fun, may check it out. This would probably just been another. It just would have been another game release. I'm sure it would have been anticipated because even when it was first revealed, I thought it looked pretty good too. But so much of the press that it's been getting this past year, it has, and it's gone crazy. It is almost to the point where it's kind of gotten out of hand, and I don't know. You're seeing this weird double standard in the industry. But I may talk some more about that. But first, I'm going to get into settings. Full disclosure, I like to keep it honest with you guys. I did play the demo for this. Now, I did not transfer the save data from that demo into this, so I'll be starting the first hour and a half, what the demo entailed. I will be playing that over again, so I won't be coming into this totally blind, at least for the first part here. So, let's see, change ponytail length. That's very nice, and it seems to even though the game data did not save, the settings data did seem to save because these are all things um, these are all settings I fiddled with. Everything looks the same as when I was playing the demo, so that's nice. HDR on. I did twiddle with the brightness and the contrast a little bit. Got to a place where I kind of like it. I was fiddling with graphics mode when I was playing the demo, and prioritized performance. It looked good, and resolution also looked good. It's but obviously the frame rate does suffer. But balanced, most games, I think balance tries to do too much. And if I'm not mistaken, a lot of times when you choose a balance, it doesn't cap a frame rate. Now I could be totally off on that, but I always find balance always something suffers in most games. But this game, when I played balanced, it actually looked really, really good. And so I'm going to keep it that way. I may fiddle with it a bit more. Motion blur all the way down. Camera shake. I didn't notice Sometimes I fiddle with that in games, but I didn't really notice it being an issue in this one while I was playing the demo. So, English for all. I am kind of curious. Okay. No Japanese. A lot of other languages, but oh, there are Japanese subtitles. So I think there was a Japanese voiceover patched in, and that's another thing I want to be clear. All right, it's another part of this, another layer of this controversy. I probably should get into it now, just so you know. They're supposedly they have been patching some things out in this game, or what I should say is a lot of her outfits, a lot of Eve's outfits are pretty scantily clad. They're some of them are really, really spicy, and I started getting reports or seeing posts on Twitter or social media last night that people that got early access noticed that some of the outfits look different from what they look like in the trailers and in the demo. And sure enough, more and more people have been posting and sharing the screenshots showing that parts of Eve's outfits, and it's not just one, it's several of them, have got bits of more fabric to them. You know, there might be a boob window that's covered up, or part of a thong or a bikini bottom that has a bit more fabric to it. And I hate censorship. I really do. Now that might sound a bit hypocritical since I play mostly my games on PS5, and Sony has a long history of censoring their games. Not just the content, but also, you know, it goes into localizations as well. But they're not alone with the localizations. That's become another issue in the industry, but that's another talk for another day. But Devil May Cry 5 was a pretty well-known example where there were scenes in the game where some of the female protagonists were nude. Now, it didn't show anything full frontal. You didn't see any nip or bush or anything like that. But you kind of saw a little side boob, little butt. And on Sony PlayStation versions of Devil May Cry 5, they censored them with a really, really bright light. And I didn't know that when I first played it. I first played it on PS4 and thought that was just how the scene was supposed to look. But then I started seeing people's screenshots from their Xbox and their PC Steam versions showing no bright lights. And it's just, you can see the women. And like I said, it's not full frontal or anything like that, but you can still see, hey, they're naked. And keep that dynamic. Motion blur. But anyway, so when I saw that they were censoring some stuff, censoring some outfits, I didn't like that. So I pre-ordered the physical copy, and I just turned my my network off, and I'm just playing this. This is the 1.00 version. This is the unpatched, no day one patch or anything like that, so that I can see the difference. I probably will eventually just patch it in, because I'm sure I'll forget, because I turned off automatic updates a long time ago, but it does not always do that. Or it's not true automatic updates. Even if you have it turned off, if you have a game installed and you play within the last 30 days, as soon as you connect to the internet, it'll still try to update it, which is BS. But anyway, enough gabbing for now at the screen. So let's get into it. Let's try normal mode. Playing a little bit of the demo and watching the trailer, this game, it's a lot slower paced than I thought.
As of now, Airborne Squad 7 will exterminate the Alpha Nativas occupying District 3. Their objective is the capture or dispatchment of the Elder Nativa. Pods entering atmosphere.
Yeah, so apparently humanity has been forced off Earth by some unknown alien force. I don't know if they're alien, but some unknown enemy.
Activating shield.
But we apparently we are this is some like organization or some military outfit that's still they're going to try and undertake some desperate mission to retake the planet. And as you can see, it's not off to a good start.
All available drop pods will be ejected according to Protocol B32.
It looks like only a handful of pods just from that one drop ship were able to get past. Ooh, yeah, and a lot of them are getting blown out of the sky and bumping into each other.
No!
07531. Pod landing complete. Removing physical shield. Opening hatch.
The hatch. Come on. Come on!
Yeah, there are the occasional QTEs, quick time events, in this game as well.
Taki? Eve, are you alright? This place is dangerous. Take my hand.
I wonder what happens when you don't hit that. She just stays in the pod. That is one of the iconic shots. It's a good one. That first layer that she initially had is her skin suit, and apparently you can get that, but it increases the game's difficulty, which I think is pretty hilarious.
This way to the rendezvous. You take the left. I'll take care of this side.
Didn't get it in the demo.
I see you still have your combat sensors. Great. Coordinates? The rendezvous point is at 2 o'clock. 400 meters in front of us. That was close. Come here. Careful of your jump.
Oh, snap. Hey, another thing too, supposedly it also, one of the, I don't know if it's the 1.001 or 1.02 update, but apparently one of them also passed out a lot of the gore effects. There haven't been quite as many, quite as much evidence as that, but I have seen some screenshots from some people during a certain cutscene, during a certain fight.
Are you alright, Eve?
Take this. It's first aid.
Thank you.
I didn't even get hit.
There's more of them.
Oh, I guess she's still probably hurting from the crash landing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so if you perfect parry enough, and you whittle down the enemy's guard, I don't know if it's called guard, but you can actually, you can do what I just did there, get a retribution, which is like a, for most enemies, it's like a killing blow. And, oh, hey, you're still alive.
Let's get out of here before more of them show up.
You secured. Rendezvous point in sight.
This way!
Ah.
Watch out for Gardner's interception.
Oh, snap, okay. You can't actually see that we're going to drop. I gotta be careful of that.
Don't stop! Keep moving, Eve.
That was close.
This isn't looking good. Let's go.
Is that an Alpha Nativa?
Let's join them.
Well, at least we want to fight him, right?
My God.
No! The squad's life signs. We're the only two left.
Eve. Eve, pull yourself together.
Taggy.
Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand?
Spoken like a true commander. Not sure if that's her actual rank, but she is in charge of the squad, I think.
Eve.
I knew this guy survived. I'm still amazed he does, after having that giant ship fall on him. Alright, it's our first... He's not a true boss. He's more of a mini-boss, but... Oh, I forget about that third hit. Oop. Alright. Okay, I can't remember if you can actually parry those. I think they have to be a perfect... You can't block them. They gotta be a perfect parry, and I totally whiffed on that one. Ooh. Busting out some new moves. Teamwork making the dream work.
It wasn't an alpha, but it was a strong one. You fought well. Even better than during training.
You were all together. But then...
The damage to your body frame is serious. We have to find the supply camp.
But you see what I mean with the character designs.
Eve!
They are really nice.
Eve, are you alright? Alpha Natiba.
And then you have whatever this thing is.
Here, friend. It's me you want.
It's such a cool looking sword. I'm a sucker for glowing edges on swords.
No!
Oh no! Tacky!
Eve! Get out of here.
Ducky!
Stellar blade. Okay, this is the next spot. I did wonder if the demo was segmented and broken up into different areas of the game, but yeah, now that I think about it, if that was the case, there would be no point in asking and being able to transfer your save data over into the main game. Although I guess perhaps character progress could have carried over, if not story, but...
It's quiet.
Still, make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Natiba is. Now, get ready. I'll be supporting with the drone.
So this must be ADOS 7.
Yes. This was the final battlefield of civilization. It was also known as a truly colossal city.
Something is falling from the sky. A strange sensation. This must be Earth's rain.
We can admire the scenery later. We have a job to do here.
They're angel tears.
The terrain data's changed recently.
Oh, fast travel. This probably does me no good, yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, that is Adam, and he is Eve's partner. And, oh, I forgot, I need to hold R2 to pick up items. Some vehicles you can bust in. And some of these things you can destroy for,
Be careful.
but others are actual enemies in disguise, so.
Something is coming.
It's a crustacean type. No conflict. All right. Area is clear. This is the Legion that was killed in the final war.
Roa, Roa. Yeah, that's the.
It's a security code. A type of entry permit.
And you can guess it goes here. It won't auto display, but if you press triangle to activate the hint, it will show up.
Buildings are collapsing.
It's because of the city's unstable terrain. You'll get used to it soon.
Just don't let any debris fall on your head. And you can actually swim. And dive. Soak our little robot buddy. So yeah, to touch on the censorship issue. Or the repatching things. And no, it is censorship. Call a spade, I say. It's unclear right now who's behind it. Because about a week ago, Shift Up, the developers for this game, came out and said that the game would be released in an uncensored state in every country and region, which is a big thing because a lot of countries will censor certain aspects of games out, you know, whether that's suggestive themes or violence. I know there's I think Germany has certain anti-violence laws in their medias or something like that. There's a few others. So everybody kind of treat that as good news. I thought, okay, all right, everybody's going to get the same experience when the game is finally released. But then yesterday, started getting reports of people saying, yeah, they censored the game.
There's a Legion camp in a place like this.
And people said, well, what's the deal with that? Shift Up said just last week that the game is going to be uncensored. So are they just running what would be an extremely hurtful, in my opinion, an extremely damaging bait and switch campaign? Or was it Sony that actually demanded and implemented these changes? It is still unclear right now. I think if I just had to take a guess, I'm going to say it's Sony. Because like I said, they got a history with this. So, and Shift Up and a lot of the developers and character designers worked on this game. They very much do not hold back when it comes to their suggestive character designs. Okay, camps. Camps are places where you can save your progress to get some rest. You can activate them by obtaining Vitcoins found near camps. Camp, sit down on the chairs. At camps to recover HP and refill the rechargeable tumbler. Your stored items will be retrieved if space is available. Some enemies will be revived when resting at the camp. Use the vending machine at a camp to purchase items. You can learn or train skills through the kiosk. So, yeah, essentially, this is our bonfire. Or our meditation statue. Because this game reminds me... Honestly, this game reminds me more of Sekiro than Dark Souls. Obviously, it's got, you know, some of the similar sort of characteristics of a Souls game, but the pacing and the style of combat really, really screams Sekiro, which is fine with me because that's still my favorite From Software game. Okay, looks like we got a point to learn a skill, and it's gonna make us learn the perfect dodge. Dodging at the perfect moment will activate perfect dodge and allow you to avoid danger. Yeah. Most of the time, parrying, and more specifically perfect parrying, will benefit you more in a fight, but there are some attacks that you will not be able to parry as you progress. I don't think I'll be able to buy anything, and I don't think there's really anything quite useful. You can buy some of these grenades to either damage their shield, but yeah, pulse grenades, yeah, damage shields. Yeah, most enemies have a shield that will, as you can guess, lessen the damage they take. And this one makes enemies collapse, sort of like stuns them. But I don't think it breaks through shields. And while I have not been hurt, at least that I can remember, I will rest here. Because it's, well, I have to. It's part of the story. And you can see the flashback. Adam comes in on his hover U-bike to save Eve.
It's nothing.
From here on, you have to stay alert.
Now, how do you know where she was and how he knew she was still alive? I'll be very interested in finding that out. Alright, let's see if we can get a perfect dodge go. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that attack. He grows another mandible. Yeah, there we go. It does slow time there, and there are some skills you can earn that you can punish by when you execute a perfect dodge. But yeah, in the case of that, I think it's just better to just a perfect parry him.
Oh, it's one of the Legion's old supply boxes.
Do you think there's anything useful?
Potions. Yeah, you press up, hold up to
It's Legion,
select.
so compatibility shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, there's some potions that heal you over time or instantly restore a lot of HP. Your tumbler it's your Estus flask. It's rechargeable. But the other kind of potions, they are one-offs, so. Gotta be, I will
Eve, be careful.
have caution to the wind here.
If you fall, it's over.
It's not really, you just respawn right where you were. So it's a little more forgiving than a Souls game would be. And there was, yeah, here we go. Even this game can't escape the yellow paint.
There's another supply box over here.
Did someone forget to retrieve this?
I'm sure there are more supply boxes. It'll help us survive. So, look carefully.
I was looking down there, but that looks like a place you couldn't go. Oh, okay. That's not what I meant to do. But alright, well, looks like I will have to use. Oh, I see, yeah. This doesn't get here from the other part of the collapsed highway. Can't remember. I don't think there was any. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I've found that little. I don't think I found that handhole in the. There we go. Yeah, in the demo. Oh, very cool. Some Bitcoins. Usually you find one at a at every camp. So I wonder if there's any other. You can actually. You can scan, and it'll show you places where you can grab onto and climb up, but I don't think, yeah, it's not letting me go there, and I'm probably stuck. I'm probably just gonna have to eat this fall damage. Yeah, here we go. That still got me. Oh, thought he was gonna have a follow-up attack there. Yeah, these guys have a little poise. Balance. That's what it's called. Enemies maintain their stance with balance. Balance is displayed below the HP and shield gauges. You can knock enemies off balance by performing a perfect parry. Enemies that are completely off balance become groggy. Use retribution to deal massive damage. So, groggy is like they're stunned. So, let's see if we can get this one just so we can show it. There we go. Come on. Oh. This may not even kill him. Oh, it did. Okay, very good. Pop that again. Oh, the starfish guys. Yeah, you can also use that to scan for enemies, so I like how it has multiple uses. Yeah, these guys like to retreat and then come spiraling in. It's actually better just to let them get some distance and then perfect parry him. Ah, well, they will hit you up close. Come on. Oh, jeez, I totally whiffed that. Alright, very good. They're acceptable, at least. That's a dead end. Oh. Gear. Gear is equipment that can improve Eve's combat capabilities. You can equip gear and gear sockets to boost your desired combat capabilities. You can access gear sockets in the equipment tab by pressing the options button to enter the menu. You can collect Omni bolts to unlock more slots and equip more gear. And so you got the combo attack enhancement gear, and combo attack power level 2 or higher, it adds 14% to that combo attack power. And yeah, I won't read all the description out loud. Yeah. Nope. And here's where the costumes will be, but only have this one for now. Oh, that's right. Oh, you can't. You just unequip it. That's right. Skin sets are outfits specially crafted by Mother Sphere. It covers the body of the airborne squad member and deploys on its own, or expands and contracts depending on the situation. In other words, it's like a living skin. Shielded is disabled when you put on this skin suit. Okay, yeah, that's how it makes it harder. Okay. As it were. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Okay, yeah. I'll try to behave myself, but you know me. When I see a thing of beauty, I cannot help but admire it. I actually got a code for a pre-order bonus outfit and accessories, and I tried to enter it redeem it into the store, but it wouldn't work. I don't know if it was a lot of people redeeming it at once and it was causing an error, or might be some other issue. I don't even know if I would be able to use it in the game since I haven't passed it in. I would assume so. I would assume any outfits would work for the 1.0 build. Oh yeah, scan. We already went through that. It's the touchpad.
Are other cities in a similar state?
Oh, that's
By comparison, this city is looking pretty good. After the colony extinction, most places were nothing but dust.
Actually are some structures you can climb up around here, and those, as you probably notice, exploding barrels around, so you can use those to your advantage. How do I, oh yeah, gotta climb up here. As you saw earlier, there is fall damage in this game, but I didn't test it out in the demo and to, you know, see where sort of like the minimum height is to avoid taking any. Yep. Did that hurt me?
Wait.
Oh,
There's
nice.
a fusion cell. Let's open the car's hood. Oh, surprise. At least the fusion cell's intact.
Nope. There we go.
Fusion cell?
It's a high-energy compression battery. Thanks to that, Earth's night isn't dark yet.
Oh, it's the previous generation of the Infinity Cell.
Be sure to keep that. It's very valuable.
Used to activate a fusion drive. Essentially, those are the collectibles for your upgrades. Either your health or your fusion gauge, which is your special attack gauge. Alright, now, like I said, I did play the demo, so I know what comes next. And another thing this game did inherit, or take inspiration from the Souls game, are the ambushes! And I still got hit. That's sad. That there was no way I got that parry off. Alright. I might as well pop that last tumbler. I imagine these things will be a lot less annoying to fight when you get your ranged weapon. Come on. None out here but bright lights. I don't have the passcode. You can't even guess it.
The memory stick's fried.
Presumably with the information on the code. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't remember if I even ever found that in the demo. That gate is locked. That will be a shortcut.
It's a trap.
Trap A. These poor bastards. Let's knock that out. And let's see. Get any. Not as many as I would have liked. There we go. Well, that took care of a lot. Yeah, there you go. One of those statues, or several of them, are playing possum. Alright, let's see if we can lure him over. Enemies deliver below that cannot be guarded. In glowing yellow, you must dodge them. Yep. Or I think you can perfect parry him. Sorry, I didn't catch on that. I was concentrating on him.
Traces of markers left behind by the leak.
Oh. That cut off in the demo, too. It's the same deal when I was walking over in this alleyway. See, I didn't... This guy's a fake. So that's one of the counter lunges you can do.
May your memories live on. Forever.
Beta core, that's your I think that's those top bars. The ones are the beta skills that I've been using, the triple thrust and the horizontal sweep attack. Alright. Straightforward is the way we need to go, but the way we want to go is this way, because there's some goodies we can get. Just gotta be very careful on these ledges. Yeah, I gotta be directly under it. Yeah, some of these are a little tricky. You gotta be in the right spot to traverse further up. And let's see, I think I can jump. I think what I did last time was just jump straight down here. Yep, here we go. Nope. And you can't actually miss that. Gotta watch your momentum. Legionnaire 299's memory. 47 hours have passed since the start of the operation. 5 were wounded. Only 3 survived. It is no longer possible to carry out this mission. We still haven't received permission to abort. Maybe. There's no one left to give the order. And he did have a code. For the pharmacy.
The stick still has the security code registered. It also has record of a message log.
Scan complete.
Okay, that's... Don't think that's anywhere you can go. Grab some more G's.
You have to cross here. Do you see the ladder behind me?
Whee!
I can't reach the ladder. The water level is too low.
Try using the plank.
I don't think... Oh, you can climb up here. Okay. Yeah, there's another place I didn't find the demo. Hey, I'm glad I restarted it. Just finding new things. Lewis's testimony. Lucas, look up at the sky. There's something falling. I wonder what that is. I didn't hear the orbital explosion warnings go off. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's not Superman. It's Sexy Eve. Oop, okay. Alright. Ah. I wonder if I can jump to the ladder from here. Yes. Sweet. Although, I'm going to go back down because there is stuff in the water you can get. So. Well, that's cool. There's another alternate route. Yeah, there's a hole in the fence here. And now we ascend. And we push. Well, okay. As well. Yeah, she actually has a little animation where she's pushing the little plank. There we go. Get it there. Doggy paddle. Yeah. And here we are at another camp. Oop. You gotta activate it first. Give it the coin flip. Feed her in there. And at this point, I think I will buy one pulse grenade. And oh, combat consumables. Yeah, press down on the D-pad and hold down to select the desired combat consumable. Combat consumables can be purchased from stores or looted. Use them strategically to gain the upper hand in combat. Yeah. The shield one in particular is actually very nice to have. The shock grenade. Am I going... Wait a minute. How much are these each? I can't find a price. Oh, 400. That's it. Okay, yeah. I was just fixated on the first number. Yeah. 400. That's a little steep. Potions. Got quite a few already. This SP initializer. This will reset the skill tree and refunds all SP. Don't need to do that right now. We just start off. And from here, she's got a lot of skills. I forgot how many she's already got unlocked, so I'll have to try and remember a lot of these and show them off in future. Because some of them help a lot depending on the enemy type you're facing, and a lot of them just look plain badass, and it's cool to mix up your fighting style. Oh yeah, increases the distance of the rush attack, rush chain, aerial blow. Yeah, don't really need that at the moment. Ambush, yes, that is actually... I'm trying to remember the path trying to remember the skill tree path I took in the demo. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Counter 1 can only be used upon successful perfect parry of an enemy's attack. Moves quickly behind the enemy to counter. Stuns the enemy after perfect parry. Hold square and then triangle. That does look cool. What is this one? Reflection. After a perfect dodge, hold square. Yeah. Can only be used upon successful perfect dodge when an enemy's attack, counters and stuns the enemies, and temporarily increases attack speed. Oh, okay, alright, so yeah, there's some benefits to both the parry and the perfect dodge, so just kind of depends on the situation and which one you deem would be better. Shield breaker. That one will be very useful against the boss we'll be facing later. But I think for now, I think I'm just gonna go with beta recharge. One recharges more beta energy when a combo attack lands. It's always good to have. So. Alright, so I assume it will be good, but let's rest up here, and that'll be it for now. But yeah, that's beating a Stellar Blade, and got a little bit more, and sort of the non-blind portion of this playthrough, because the demo extended all the way to the I'm assuming the boss fight of the area, or one of the boss fights of the area. It also included a boss fight from later on in the game, and it lets you use some of the more advanced skills that you wouldn't get until you know, much later in the game. So that was pretty neat. That boss fight was actually pretty tricky. It took me a few tries to get him down. But anyway, yeah, this is Stellar Blade, and looking forward to getting into this one. This has been one of my anticipated games of the year. And controversy aside, everything I've seen and I've played of this game, I'm really digging. So I can't wait to dig into this a little bit more. And I hope y'all be with me on the journey ahead. So if you enjoyed this, appreciate it. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Till then, y'all take care.